Well, the poll suggested that the Lib Dems would lose seats to both Labour and the Conservatives. And at their spring conference in Brighton today, the Lib Dem leader Nick Clegg was forced to defend the coalition as delegates echoed last night's call by the Business Secretary Vince Cable for a boost to spending rather than more cuts. Earlier, the former party leader, Paddy Ashdown, roused the faithful with a speech including some slightly fruity language, as our political correspondent Michael Crick reports.
Vince Cable's done it again. Deprived of any formal speech at this conference, he's nonetheless made headlines and rocked the coalition boat with another pre-budget challenge overnight to George Osborne's economic strategy.
That's more appropriate to you, isn't it, Dr. Cable? Rock the boat. Aren't you being terribly undisciplined in all these remarks?
I'm a very good team player. Yes.
Very good team player?
Absolutely.
I don't think David Cameron will see you like that.
Cable's not just joined those ministers who are now questioning the ring fencing of big parts of government spending, but he's also pressing for some pensioner benefits to be taxed.
Nick Clegg has argued repeatedly that, very well-off pensioners who receive winter fuel payments, that's not a sensible way of allocating the burden, and we should perhaps address that.
But today, Lib Dem organisers vetoed holding a 30-minute emergency debate tomorrow on a motion entitled Kick-Starting the Economy, even though delegates had voted to discuss the motion. Half an hour wasn't long enough, said party bigwigs, for such a big issue. And the Lib Dem High Command did their best too to block more discussion on the allegations of sexual harassment by Lord Renard, even though many questions remain unanswered and facts unclear.
Mr. Clegg, how many women was it that complained to Jo Swinson? Mr. Alexander, why did you believe Lord Renard and not the women who were complaining?
I think we're running behind, Michael. Thank you.
Why are you avoiding questions on this?
I've answered questions. I've made a public statement.
You have not done a television interview. Why are you running away from the questions?
I gave it.
Mr. Clegg, isn't it about time you did a proper sit-down interview about the Renard affair?
Thank you.
But we did get some straight talk in a rousing speech from former leader Paddy Ashdown.
You know, I'm sure that you, like me, have often told your children and your grandchildren that it's not the winning that matters, it's the taking part. Well, let me tell you a little secret. That's bollocks.
The trouble is, the poll today from the Conservative Lord Ashcroft suggests the Lib Dems stand to lose more than half of their MPs. Michael Crick, Channel 4 News, Brighton.